YouTube Nation, Main Event TV, aka Me TV, aka the Contemporary Castle Crasher, aka these companies have lost their damn mind, their heart, their soul, their balls, their edge, and now they're trying to push it onto us. It's time we start pushing back, especially during this holiday season. For those who don't know what I'm talking about, used games versus new games. Now, before I get started, let me say that for those who didn't see my other videos, I had said before that I used to work in electronics boutique before my career. Now, let me explain how trade-ins work, okay, for those who don't know. Say you buy a game for $60, and then for some odd reason, say a week later, you want to trade it in for money, okay? So, you come in, they give you what? $35, $40, maybe $45? Yeah. And you may think that's a good deal, but it's not, all right? You're not getting your money's worth. You're not getting your quality money's worth, and granted, it also depends on the game you buy. Now, with that being said, that's also because of shelf life. That has to do with shelf life, okay? Now, you leave, you're happy, you think you got a good deal. Nah. Soon as you leave, they mark the price up. And it goes anywhere from $5 less than a new copy. All right, it's usually what it is. It's usually $5 less. And in some GameStops, I've seen used copies that are $5 more than a new copy. Now, mind you, they haven't probably changed the pricing, but there's always something they're behind on. And I'm not talking special editions or anything like that either, all right? Not even talking about it. Anyways, with that being said, we all know that EA stepped up and said, look, used game market, it's killing us, this, that, and the third. We've heard David Jaffe come out and cry about, we need more money. Get out of here. Get out. I'm not trying. And some of you gamers, I've seen you guys, you've defended these companies. And it's like, why are you defending them? They have enough money and say, oh, well, it's close to pirating. It's not even near pirating. All right, I'm telling you now, these companies have survived for how long? 20 plus years? With this system, all of a sudden, they need money? Get out of here. I'm not trying to hear that, all right? They just looked at GameStop's numbers or whoever's numbers and said, we want a piece of that. This is not about their company taking losses. No, not at all. So now you have EA doing the online ticket, right? We have that. Activision is looking into it now. THQ has stepped up and said something. Sony has stepped up and said something. Look. Companies are watching other companies, all right? Everyone said, okay, let's see how EA does it. And if EA is successful, well, think about it. That's how they're doing it. Because if they would have crashed and burned, they would have just said, nope, not going to happen. Not going to happen. That goes for every other model that goes out there. It's every other model. Every company will not take a leap because no one wants to take a leap of faith. Everyone wants to stay in the safe zone. Okay? So they're going to wait and see how this company does. And that goes with pay to play. This goes with this online ticket. This goes with everything. So what did you gamers do? Because yes, I'm blaming the gamers on this one. You fucked this up. You did. You gave EA a shot at this, and you said, all right, we're going to buy new. Now, a lot of you guys, I understand you're going to buy new anyway. A lot of people buy new anyway. I buy new too. All right, so it doesn't matter, online tickets, so I understand what you're saying. The only time I buy used is if it's like a PS2 game or a PS1 game that I don't have. All right, besides, you check the disc, it's fine, and I don't have to worry about online anyway. But the fact is, EA went and got Madden. They started with the Madden. They took their biggest name, pretty much their biggest gun, and put it in there and said, all right, let's see how it works. And people, all you Mad Knights or whatever, you ran out and you bought the damn game, you sat out in line, was it 12 midnight? The fuck wrong with you guys? But anyways, it doesn't matter. Like, you can't wait for a game. Anyways, the fact is, it sold great, but now that we see in the long run, Madden took an 18% hit this year. A loss. Yeah, meaning EA didn't do their job. But, whatever. But the used game part comes in because now they're saying, okay, now we're going to charge you $10 for every person who decides they want to buy, used. So I'm telling you gamers now, if you go to a game store and you see a parent who is confused and doesn't know what the hell they're doing, but they're buying this game used, because I'm telling you now, GameStop is instructed, like I said before, GameStop is instructed to sell used before new. Why? Because GameStop makes 100% profit off of that. That's why. That's how it works. See? So the developers don't get any money with the used, they get new. See, that's why they're fighting right now. But the fact is, if you see a person and you know that type of game is or a company has an online pass, let those parents know. Okay, yeah, you're buying this game used for $50, but guess what? In the long run, if your kid wants to play online, you're still going to pay $60. So you have to understand that. Let these people know. Let them know. Because I guarantee you, people at games, they don't give a shit. They don't care. But with that being said, let's get into it. Let's talk about it. Because we have Take-Two Interactives. Yeah, that's right. Take-Two Interactives CEO, well, soon to be CEO, Strauss Zelnick says He did not think it was the right approach, saying that given the law clearly establishes that used games were acceptable. Did you hear that? The law, all right? It says that it's protected under the first sale, the first sale doctrine. He said the focus should be on making quality games that players want to keep. It's irrelevant to be critical of the used game marketplace. Attempting to dissuade players from selling their games through punitive measures wasn't the right approach. You don't want to use the stick punishing users for buying used. All right, you want to give them a reason to buy new. You want to create something that's of benefit to the customers. See, this is what pisses me off. All right, because he's right. However, this week, for those who didn't know, EA has stepped up and said that from now on, they will be making online-only games. That's right. So all your Dead Spaces, your Mass Effects, yes, they will have online with it too. It says that they are very comfortable moving the discussion towards how we make connected gameplay, be it co-op or multiplayer or online services, as opposed to fire and forget, packaged goods only, single player, 25 hours, and you're out. I think that model is finished. This is right from EA, okay? Online is where the innovation and action is at. So, online possibly could mean downloadable content. Look, guys, you have to understand something. Let's get something straight. EA is tacking every online option to their games. Why? So anytime you decide to buy new, you're going to have to pay them $10. If I got an EA game and I want 4 friends to play, that's I'm going to let you borrow it one day, you the next, and so on, guess what's going to happen? If they want to play online, each and everyone's going to dip out of their pockets and have to pay EA $10. This does not work. All right? That's why this is a joke. EA knows what they're doing. And now that they're attacking online to every single player game, and you still decide to buy new. Now, like I said, if you're not a fan of online, it's not going to affect you. But you have to understand this isn't just about you. You have to understand that. So every time you buy used, you're going to have to pay EA. It's a joke. It's a joke. They know what they're doing. And the fact is, gamers, you don't have to take this. You don't. All right? And it's not about punishing. Let's say, it's like Take-Two said, it's not about punishing gamers. And it's not about punishing that industry. If they did not care about GameStop and say, oh, you're bad for doing this, that, and the third, then why are they still taking these partnerships with them when they do these type of events? This last year when they had, the NFL, the Legends, the celebrity game. Who was out there? It was EA Sports who was pushing it and GameStop. If companies have really bad blood with each other, this is not about money. All right? You wouldn't want to do business. You wouldn't want to do business with them at all if you really believe that they are taking money out of your pockets. See, don't let them fool you. This has nothing to do about personal pride, integrity, their developers being poor, they're losing sales. No, this has nothing to do with it at all. They just want some money. They see some free money and they want it. And if they don't get it, they're going to try to strong arm people. As far as I'm concerned, it's a joke. Guys, get back to me on this because it's up to us. Like I said, we made them this big. We can stop them. I understand a lot of people don't feel that way, but whatever. The fact is, get back to me on this, guys. I will talk to y'all later. Y'all be safe. I'm out.